so I'm gonna start with my eyes before I like do my face makeup. But we're gonna dive into the Emeralds palette. I'm recording this on my iPhone 12, so we're gonna see how this goes. My first time doing like an actual tutorial on my iPhone. I mean, I did do, so I used the Revolution Prime and Lock Long Wear Eye Primer. Take my Royal and MakeupNme large crease brush, and I'm gonna take the shade in Russet right here. I need to groom my eyebrows, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just blending this right into the crease. So the shadow definitely has like kick up when I dip my brush in there because it's very soft. You can kind of see it there, but it seems to be blending just fine. Nice pigment to it. I feel like I look so much darker on the screen than I don't know. The lighting just seems off to me, but we're just gonna go with it. I don't want to do any bright greens. It's just, I don't know, some of them are a little bit bright for me. So I'm gonna take the one in Juniper right here. And I feel like I need to get maybe like a little mic for my iPhone just so the sound quality might be better. Although it's supposed to be pretty good on this new iPhone 12. So I just feel like sometimes like if I move closer, you hear me louder, and if I move back, you know what I mean? So I kind of feel like I need one. Anyway, I'm using Juniper right on the outer corner, and I'm using a crease brush from Royal and Langnickel, the Omnia collection. Just gonna pat this on here. So that color's blending good. Same thing with this one, it's soft, so I don't want to like swirl my brush into the pan. I just kind of want to lightly dab it, but it's blending nicely and it has good color payoff. So I'm going to take the Radioactive shade right here, and I'm going to take a small shader brush from the same collection, brush collection. I'm just going to pop this on my lid. I don't want to get too wild and crazy with the shadow because I am going to take my daughter to gymnastics, and I don't want to be a little too much with my eyes. I mean, I feel like it still is going to be kind of much, but that's okay. So that shimmer is really pigmented. I didn't even use it wet. It's a really nice color. See, I'm just getting a little more and like pressing it onto my lid. You can see how much pigment it has. So if you kind of do more of a like pressing and swiping motion, it will give you more color payoff. It's very beautiful. I'm gonna go back with a Juniper, which is that green on the outer corner. I'm just gonna touch that up, and I'm using a little bit of a smaller brush this time. This one is a medium crease brush, whereas the other one was just the crease brush. I'm just gonna go back through Russet And I just want to lightly touch that up, and then we're gonna have to blend because it's getting a little bit dark on the upper part of the crease. I think it's just because I'm looking like this way. I feel like when I look in this mirror, I can see so much better versus in this phone. But yeah, I see like little shimmers on my nose from that gold shadow. So that's why I wanted to do my face after I do my eyes. I think I'm gonna take a hint of this gilded shade right here. And I'm just gonna take it on that same flat brush. And I'm just gonna put this like on the center of the lid here. Yeah, that kind of lightened it up a little bit. I kind of just wanna do a brown eyeliner just so I don't have too much green going on. And there isn't like a darker green that I could use for eyeliner in this particular palette because the other shades of green are like more teal, so I don't want to use those. All right, so I'm just gonna take this Lorac Pro palette. This is, I don't know which one this is. Anyways, this is one of my older palettes. I'm gonna take this dark brown right here, and I'm just gonna use that as eyeliner. This brush is the Omnia angled brow brush, but I like to use it for eyeliner. That looks good. Take a clean brush. This one is Delium Tools 776. And I'm just gonna use this clean brush to blend up here. So I'm getting some of those gold flakes from the gold shadow, like transferring up. My eyes have gotten a little hooded as I've gotten older because, you know, I don't have as much elasticity in my like forehead, so it's not holding my eyelids up. It's kind of, they droop down just a little bit. So I noticed as I've gotten older, because of that, my shadows, especially like shimmery ones, they do tend to transfer up into my crease, which is not something I like, but you know, what are you gonna do? Now I'm just gonna take a wet wipe and wipe all of this gold off that transferred down, and also just clean up the edges here. So for mascara, I'm gonna use my Essence False Lashes Mascara. I just used one of these up in my empties video. I actually had two Essence mascaras in that video. This one is a newer one. Well, I shouldn't even say that because this one's almost gone too. These are just some of my favorites. I actually just bought a couple more of my favorite Lash Princess mascara recently because I had like a stash of these mascaras in like my mascara bin that I bought a while ago, and I've been trying to use them up. So I'm almost out of this one, so I needed some new ones. So I'm just gonna go off camera and finish my face makeup. I'll tell you what I used on my face when I'm done, but I'll come back with the completed look. So let me tell you what I used on my face. So I've been using this. I talked about it in a Vlogmas video. This is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. So I actually have been mixing these two together. For a while I was using this darker shade, which did work for me because I was a little more tan, but I feel like because now it's like winter time, my tan has faded. So this is in Sandy Beige right here, and then this one is in Vanilla. So I just mixed those two shades together, and this foundation is perfection. It is my favorite. As you can see, used a ton of this one. I bought a backup because I love it that much. And then for my concealer, I used my number 7 Lift and Illuminate Serum Concealer, which I also talked about. A lot of these products, I just continue to use the same thing over and over. So I'm gonna be repeating myself for those of you who have watched my other video where I mentioned them. And then I used my number 7, oh, the concealer I used is in shade Light. And I love it because it's not heavy or cakey. It just looks nice and smooth under the eyes. It doesn't crease on me. It is not full coverage if you're looking for that. But if you like a lighter medium coverage concealer, that one is a great one, and it has a really nice texture to it. So my powder is the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Translucent Finishing Powder. So the one I used under my eyes is the shade Light. And I feel like this powder just makes my skin look so smooth. It pairs really it pairs really well with the foundation. And then the other color that I have is the light medium. And I just put this one on the rest of my face. And you can see, like, it just makes my skin look nice and smooth. So there's the color difference between those two shades. And I got these at Target. I will link everything down below. Anytime I do like green or blue eyeshadow, I always pair it with a peachy blush. I just think it looks the best. So I'm using this one by Persona, and it's the Super Blush in Georgia. These are so beautiful. I love this blush. Let me give you a swatch. Such a pretty color. I love it. And I would say it has like a satiny finish. Very pretty. And then for highlighter today, I used a very like subtle type highlighter. This one I've been enjoying a lot. It's by Catrice. I don't even know if they have this anymore, but it's the High Glow Mineral Highlighting Powder. And I just absolutely love this. It is Amber Crystal, and that's the color of this. I don't think they have any other shades. I think this was the only one, but it is gorgeous. Let me swatch this for you. It's just subtle, and it has a little bit of a golden, it's almost like a nude golden shade. So when I first got it, I thought it might be too golden for me because I don't like gold highlights on me at all. But this is a little bit more nudish gold, so it does work. And it's nice and subtle. It's not too intense. For my lips, I use the Color Riche Shine lipstick from L'Oreal. This is in number 900 Glossy Fawn. My lips have been extremely dry, you guys. I just can't get them under control. So I needed to use a more moisturizing type lipstick. So that is Glossy Fawn. I am obsessed with these. I love these. They're so good. So some of my go-to lip products. So that's what I'm wearing on my lips by itself. Lastly, I just want to finish my eyes. So I don't really want to do much under my eyes. The only thing I really want to do under my eyes is take the shade Russet right here. I just want to drag that along the lower lash line. And this brush is the Royal and Langnickel Omnia BOM 601. So this is part of their like professional, their pro line, which is professional. And lastly, I just want to put my mascara on my lower lashes, and that should complete this look. And I think it came out really good. The shadows performed very nicely, especially for being only a $5 palette, you know? So I'm just taking the same mascara that I used. And the last thing I wanted to do is I just wanted to do a little brow bone highlighting. So for that, I'm going to take the Smoky palette, and from that palette, I'm gonna take the shade Pure right over here. It's just a matte light cream color, and you definitely have to like tap off your brush when you dip your brush into these shadows, just because they are more on the powdery side, but they're soft. I feel like it's because like the mattes are finely milled. So you can see the difference that that made. Just a little more lifting to the upper eyelid here. All right, guys, so that completes the look with the Profusion Emeralds palette. Such a pretty palette. I love the shades in here. I mean, the lime greens are a little bold for me. And this color right here is not generally a gold I go for. I prefer something that's a little bit of a lighter gold or not super intensely yellow gold. That one's pretty yellow gold. So, I mean, I'll give it a try, but I was really attracted to like the rest of the shades in here, and I think it'll look out. And I think the look came out so good. They performed really nicely for a $5 palette. I mean, you can't go wrong. So let me know if you guys want me to do a tutorial using the Smoky palette or the Mauves palette, and I can do that for you guys. I feel like it's just so much easier filming these like tutorials on my phone. I don't know, it's just much easier to upload it. Like I can airdrop it to my computer. It's so much faster than downloading it from my actual camera. It's just a much easier process. So yeah, let me know if you guys want me to do that, and I will. So thank you guys for watching. I love you. Have a great day. Bye.